You know those times where you think you've done something and you haven't, and then all of a sudden you're like, Jesus, am I losing my mind? Well, this is one of those times. Time for a beer review. Hey guys, welcome back to Beer Reviews with the BeerSarge. Well, I think I'm losing my mind. Like, I'm pretty sure I'd done a review on this next beer. Seems that I haven't, and it really annoys me because I also looked online yesterday and I've done 2 reviews on one other beer, and they were within like 2 or 3 months of each other, so perhaps I am losing my mind. But anyway, I digress. My mental issues are none of your concern, and neither should you worry about it. You should worry about this. And when I say you should worry about it, I mean you should worry if you can't find it. This is Pernicious weed. It is a garage project. I would say it's a stable. A stable or a staple? Well, it should be a staple in your diet, but I think it's one of their stable brews. They bring out a whole heap of different brews. Pernicious weed, it's always there, so you can always find Pernicious weed. It's an 8%, it's in a 330. There is a double Pernicious weed. I think it's called double Pernicious weed. It's a kicker. It's massive, but it's along the same lines. It's fucking awesome. So this one, Pernicious weed, Nelson Sauvin and Rakow hops. Let me read the side of it for you. So it's an 8%, like I said. Garage Project presents Pernicious weed, Humulus lupulus, the original Wicked and Pernicious weed. Nelson Sauvin and Rakow hops go head to head in the strong golden brew for an intense citrus grapefruit character. Bitter, yes. Intensely hoppy, absolutely. Too much, never. And honestly, it is. It's one of those beers that when you drink it, you know that you are drinking something very, very special. And Pernicious weed has always been very, very close to my heart. You'll notice the colours on there. The colours on there are indicative of the Rastafarian movement, and of course the Rastafarian movement known famously for their love of the other type of weed, and as we all know, hops, cannabis, same genus. So they say. Probably a load of shit, but so they say. I mean, you crack the top on a Steinlager at times and you're like, smells like a danky weed. Alright, so let's get this into a glass. I must admit I am a little bit miffed because I just went to the supermarket and bought a couple of these and thought, great, I'm just going to get home and just smash them both back. And then I was like, actually, have I reviewed these? And it turns out that I fucking haven't. So here we go. A nice glass. This is a nice glass. Fucking love these old pub glasses. So in she goes. There's the pour. I'll lift it up so you can see it rather than keep you in suspense. Like, it's not super clear. It's got a little bit of cloud in there. And this may get the whole can in. It'll be very touch and fucking go. And it is touch and go, and I'm probably going to spill it because I am an old man. Alright. Just like the old days down the Masonic Tavern in Devonport. With your nice full glass of beer. Okay, so sniff. Yeah. So you've got that citrusy smell, but it is very, very danky. And you can smell a little bit, just a touch of the malts. But anyway, let's get the flavour. That is bitter. Like if they were trying to look up the word bitter in the dictionary, Garage Project Pernicious weed would be there, right beside a little illustration beside, you know, that have the writing of, you know, what bitter means. There'd be a tiny little illustration. That would be the can that would sit there, because this is bitter. It's still bitter, it's still quite bitter, and that's the hops. So it's very, very bitter. It is very, very flavourful, and it also makes you want more. So you want to drink more of this because of that bitterness. And then on your second take, the bitterness is rounded out because all your taste buds have been killed by the first one, and there's no bitterness left, and it's just the flavour. And it's a beautiful, I'm not going to say sweet, but it's a beautiful citrusy and not a zingy citrus, but just a pith there, like a grapefruit pith type bitterness in the background, and it just so smooth. It's so smooth. So believe me, once you've had the first swallow of this, swallow, is that the word? Swallow. Once you've had the first gulp, your taste buds have had all their heads knocked off, and they're told to pull them in and get on and enjoy the rest of the beer. There you go. It's another great fucking beer from Garage Project, the old Pernicious weed. Get out to your local liquor store, supermarket, fucking even some dairies now, and pick it up. It cost $6 at fucking Countdown for an 8%er. That is a fucking bargain. Alright, catch you later.